Yeah, hi dear all. Today we will discuss about the loops, iterator, how to use in Python. So iterators most probably we utilize as a for loop, while loop. These are the two iterator loops. How it will work. So today we will learn with the practically and and demonstrated demonstrated with the examples to learn how to write the code through the pythons and how to print it by using the loop. So let's before going to start, please like and subscribe to this channel. So for loop, basically this definition is have a for loop is used for iterate over the sequence because of it will iterate over the sequential manner, just like as a list, tuple, string, range, etc. So suppose I want to print number between 1 to 5. So how to write this program? So let's see, move the BS code because we are using the BS code. So suppose we want to run print 0 to 1 number. So how to write in Python scenario? Here you write the for I in range 1 to 6 and print I. Because of this is very simple scripting way, we write a scripting manner, nothing need to be write more code, only this format you can wrote. And if you are using BS code, so here Copilot will correct your coding syntax if you are writing something wrong. So I suggest to you use BS code, install with the AI gen tool like that Copilot or Gemini or Cloud, whatever you have suitable. So it would be easy to understand writing the code and correction of the syntax. So faster way you can run. So I just want to run. So here go to that. You can see I have put it the range 16. I have put it the range 16. So here taken 0 to 15 index they have printed here. So suppose you want to put range 1 to 6. If you want to redefine range, you want to redefine range between 1 to 6. So what you should get here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This range you can print here. So the meaning of that, if you want to iterate a list, so how to iterate the list? For example, we have a list is equal to here orange, apple, this everything is given, and you iterate the loop. So here what you have, this is item in list, print the item. This will 3-line code we can write through the iterator, it will iterate here. So this Python is a very easy, no need to define any kind of things. You just simply use the for and give the variable name in, it is a range. So range is a list, so you can use list. If you want to use, for example, you want to use tuple. So tuple we have written here. You can write the for loop. This is tuple. You can print here. So if you want to write here tuple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is tuple. What is definition of tuple? And later we will take this separate topic about the data structure in Python. So I will explore about this tuple. But now today we are discussing about the for loop, how to write this for loop. So I hope you clear about this. And while loop, how to use the while loop. While loop run as long as a condition is true. It will take the condition. And so suppose we want to write a count condition is equal to 1. Now we write while I want to write here condition less than 1, and here you write count plus plus. So suppose you have written the count, so the count conditions you can write in this way. Count this way you can write, and you just print here now you check here hello world. If I want to write the condition 5, then let's see, here not will print because of the condition. Condition I want to write here 1, and here I want to write 5 because of the one condition whenever execute less than equal to 1. So in that scenario it will print as a 5 times because of this is the 5, and condition 1 will meet. Because of this we'll check the condition, it is a true because of 1 is a range between 5 less than equal to 5, and so here print hello world, and condition 2, so 2 is less than 5, hello print. Condition 3, because of here is counting is going 1 plus 3, so 3 is less than 5, condition is true, print hello world. Here you print condition is going to 4, 4 is less than, condition 5 is less than 4, here will print hello, and then now condition is came 5, 5 less than equal to 5, so here will print hello world, and now condition is going to 6, and 6 less than 5, condition is false, so break the while loop will exit on printing of this 5. I hope you clear about these pictures. Next part is having break statement. So break statement what will do? break statement immediate exit the loop. So it will exit the loop. So how exit the loop? So for example, I can take and now how to break condition will work. Here I have taken here if if I is equal to 6. If I is equal to 6, here you can break and print. Now we want to check here break conditions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here the range means this is 1 to 11 means it will print 1 to 15, but the condition when I reach is equal to 6 means it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and I condition going to reach 6 is equal to 6 and here exit the loop and loop is going to exit, it will not print 6, 7, 8. If suppose here I want to write a continue, let's see, move on that. So here what will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if the condition meets 6, then continue. So 6 will exit, 7, 8, 9, 10 will print because of this condition is allowing to continue the range between, but it will not continue conditions, it will not print 6 because of the 6 condition is meet 6 is equal to 6. So it will continue to for loop. So it will continue means it will take the another range like that after 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will print here. So I hope this is break statement and continue statement. I have already explained. You want to more about. So this means 3 condition will not print. If you want to take this example, see now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 will not print because of here. Terminate the loop, the condition of not terminating, it is extending to another index. After 3 is equal to 3 meet, it will not print. So next point is come now. Pass statement. What is the pass statement? Pass statement does nothing, it acts as a placeholder. Placeholder. So let's see, move with this example. What will happen here? Pass statement, what will do that? So means I is equal to 3. So here it will come 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will pass. So pass means it will passing to all conditions means 0, 1, 2, 3 means if you use to here you can look at 3 because of previous example if I continue, if I am using to continue I is equal to 3 is equal to 3. So that would not print because of this is continue condition. It will exit for the 3 and take the another range. But if you write here pass, so it means it will consider as well as 3. So no make sense for that. So the meaning of that, Pass statement doesn't nothing act as a placeholder. Placeholder means if you are using continue here you pass, so pass is a placeholder. It will return the value 1, 2, 3, 4. If you use to empty function, so here if you empty function use and you pass, so you pass when you plan to write code later. So that way you can write. Means the meaning of pass means you want to write some condition on later, so you can use to pass statement. But it is not